My name is Jake Canning. I'm from England. I came to Hainan 8 years ago, and I am the owner of Roxy's restaurant.
But you have to pay her. Come on, she has to take her salary.
She gets paid in pizza. Pizza, that's it.
Oh.
She loves it.
So which one is the favorite?
She's only allowed to eat the bread, the crust.
Jake, so good to see you.
Likewise, good to be here.
You traveled in China 10 years ago and then decided to stay in this country.
I just wanted to leave the UK. I wanted something new, something exciting, so that's why I decided to travel. Originally, I said to myself, I'm going to come to China, I'm going to come here for a year, and then after that year, I'm going to move on, maybe go to some other Southeast Asian countries, and then the end result, I wanted to be working in Australia. But here I am 10 years later, I'm still in China, happy.
What makes you decide to move from Beijing to Hainan? You stayed in Beijing for 2 years, but then moved to Hainan 8 years ago, right?
I had two good friends move from Beijing to Hainan, and then every day or every weekend, they're sending me photos of them on the beach, relaxing, wearing shorts and t-shirt. And to be honest with you, I'm just from a small little town. I don't feel too comfortable in a big city. When I first moved to Hainan, I had an interest in photography. Very shortly after moving here, I started working for a media company. I always wanted to run my own little bar or own little restaurant or something like this. And I think within 6 months of deciding I want to do it, I'd opened up my first restaurant.
I've noticed, although your menu is simple, you organize a lot of community activities. And you mentioned in one of your notes that you do value the community activities because that bond people together. What's your understanding of that?
When you live in a different country, you have to sacrifice a lot to live in that place. And one of the biggest sacrifices is you're not able to see your family. You lose a lot of your friends and things like this. So one of the things that we're very good at, we pride ourselves on, is that we connect people. We've got a small restaurant, so it's very difficult to be private here. You sit quite close to each other, so when new people come in, we try to connect them.
Especially when you have Roxy, right? She likes people, I guess.
Yeah, so the restaurant is actually named after my dog. Roxy is a rescue dog that we rescued, I think, 4 or 5 years ago, something like this. And then she's the name of the restaurant.
Yeah, she was a stray dog. Yeah. I think she really likes her job now. She's kind of like, she welcomes everybody and she attends people, right?
Yeah, she does. So we're dog friendly. She's at the restaurant when we're not busy, so we usually let her come here Saturday morning or Sunday morning. And then sometimes we'll get customers call us up just to see if Roxy's in the store. And if she's not there, they won't come. So if you look at our reviews on Dagang and things like that, you see tons of photos of the dog. They love that.
So you have to pay her. Come on. She has to take her salary.
She gets paid in pizza. Pizza, that's it.
Oh.
She loves it.
So which one is the favorite?
She's only allowed to eat the bread, the crust.
What is your understanding of Hainan's business environment? Do you think it's difficult for foreigners to set up their own business here?
To be honest with you, I think to set up a business as a foreigner here, it's quite simple. I did it 4 years ago, and I think the whole process, if I can remember, took maybe up to 2 weeks. And then within that 2 weeks, I was registered at the bank. I had my business license, and because I have a restaurant, I had to get the food license, the health certificate. So it was relatively quick and pain-free. I did use an agent for some aspects of it. I don't really understand fully the taxation and things like this, so I have an accountant that deals with all those kind of things. That's just not something that I'm really good at. But yeah, I think this process has been really streamlined over the years.
Do you worry about things go wrong? I mean, in terms of regulations, and then maybe you meet some difficulties and then nobody can help you. Do you worry about things like that? I
don't really worry, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of resources here if you want to find the answers. For example, there's a number 12345. That's the government hotline number. And if you've got any complaints, queries, or questions, you can call that, and you can call it in English, and they're pretty good actually. You call them to deal with either noise complaints or ask them about policies to do with your business, and then what they'll do is they'll call you back. Once you get everything set up, and apart from doing your taxes and things like this, they just kind of leave you alone. As long as you follow the law, you're registered and everything's legal, then there's no reason that you should be going to any kind of office through the week or anything like this. For me, that was all at the beginning. You set up your business, and then that's it. It's kind of hands off. Then you're just running your business.
Do you think Hainan is prepared? I mean, from business environment to people's mindset, do you think it's ready to be a free trade port that's open to the world?
Hainan's becoming more and more attractive to foreign tourists and foreign businesses that want to come here. Definitely, we are seeing, as a restaurant, even just from my perspective, we're getting a lot of people from outside China that are coming here, and they're actually coming here on the visa-free policy to come and have a look. And what they're doing is they're coming over for a few days and they're having a look around, and they're seeing if that they could potentially move their business here in the future. So I think what we've seen in recent years is we've seen more eyes on Hainan. And I think the world is starting to take notice, and they're asking a lot of questions now, and they want to know what's going on here. We're in a very unique position to access Southeast Asian markets and then the rest of China. Everything's just been kind of modernized over the last 5 years, really. They've made a lot of big changes to Hainan to welcome and accept international investors.